Yes, people, welcome into the video. In this video, we're going to be talking to Accelerator Circle member, Ane. This was his first full month working with us and he's already been able to hit a massive month. We're going to be talking about how he consistently goes viral on TikTok Shop without even showing his face. We're going to be talking about what's currently working as well as how we plan to progress with him as well. When he came to us, he was already making a little bit of money on TikTok Shop, but he knew there was bigger numbers he could hit and he's already starting to see the results of that. You guys are going to enjoy this video. You're going to learn a lot. We have just reopened the Accelerator Circle after a month of being closed. So if you want help progressing with TikTok Shop, your content, your products, close direct support with me and the coaches in there, it's going to be the only link in the description. As we work with everybody so closely, there is limited spots. So whilst we're still open for the next couple of days, make sure you go check that out, like the video, subscribe, and comment what you want to see next. Peace. All right, so I'm here with Ane. Can you just start off by telling everyone just a little bit about you, your life outside of TikTok Shop, and what you were like doing before TikTok Shop as well?
Yeah. So I'm Ane. I've been doing TikTok Shop for about 4 months now. Started in February. But before that, straight after school, I did an electrical apprenticeship. So I was doing that for about 4 years, which I enjoyed. I got qualified. I was working there for like another half a year or so after qualifying. But I just found that it was just a lot of long days with early mornings and long evenings. It's not something I really wanted to do for the rest of my life. And I always knew I wanted to do something else. So about a year ago, my cousins persuaded me to like quit my job and we'll just try something out. So we ended up doing social media marketing for like restaurants.
Nice.
So we done that. We done all their like socials with TikTok and Instagram and stuff like that. So I think it helped me with what I'm doing now. It got me learning about how to edit videos and think of like scripts and video ideas and hooks and stuff like that. So I'm glad I've done it. But then we realised there was a lot of expectations from the clients that we couldn't really meet, especially with the amount of money they wanted to pay. It was good. I really enjoyed it. It kind of like fizzled out, and we were like, it's not a long-term thing to make some good money.
Yeah.
So then about January, I was looking at like side hustles and things to do. A lot of people were talking about TikTok Shop, and I was coming across your videos along with many other people, and they were just saying how quickly you can kind of go from starting to actually making money and how little cost there is on your side.
Yeah.
So I thought I'd give it a go. I did a little bit of research, watched some YouTube videos and stuff, and they said pick a product that you think you could film. And I saw your product with the lint roller.
Yeah,
I was like, I could do this. Like it doesn't seem too difficult. It looks like a cool product. So I ordered it off Amazon and then just started filming. And I think for the whole of that month, for my first month, I was kind of just focused on that one product really.
Yeah, makes sense. So would you say that you got the hang of things pretty quickly because of obviously you had a bit of experience with content? Did you feel like that transferred over across?
Yeah, definitely. I think like being able to edit videos, I feel like people that haven't done that before kind of struggle with that, and there's a lot of getting used to. But because I kind of knew how to use CapCut and the main gist of how to edit videos, then it just helped me a lot with making the TikTok videos.
Yeah.
And I also knew like you have to just make it entertaining.
Yeah.
That was the main thing with like trying to go viral for these clients and restaurants that we had before. So now I have to just try and do it for myself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or for the product.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. So yeah, just let's talk about that, your first few months, because you had a very different journey to a lot of people that'll try and do this stuff. Partially, because of what you've just said there, you knew how to, do some edits and all of that, even though with TikTok Shop, you don't have to do much with the editing, but like you already knew how to work around that. And then obviously like you chose a good first few products. But yeah, just sort of talk about that first month, how it went and just how surprised you were, sort of thing.
Yeah. So as I said, it was the lint roller that I started with, and it was the only product I think I really had for the month that I kind of filmed with. And I was just filming videos over and over again of the same product, and it was just the same video. I was just copying your video, and there was a few other people that had videos, and I'll just copy it like basically bar for bar. But then it got to a point where you have to add your own little twist and like kind of make up your own script, because you can't necessarily copy it word for word, otherwise it's not really going to get anywhere. So once you add your own little twists and everything, then few videos started to go viral. I must have had like one video is at like 22, 23 million views right now.
That is insane.
Which is crazy.
That's insane.
Yeah, and then there's a few more other videos. So overall, with all my videos, I've probably reached over 8 million views.
Damn.
All on, yeah, this one,
Damn.
yeah.
Got it with him now.
Yeah, I'm going to keep this one forever. First product to go viral.
How many videos did it sort of take you to, start actually getting views? Were your first few doing decent, or?
Yeah, so no, it was like initially my videos weren't getting anywhere. I was making nothing. It's like maybe like one sale a day. Like for the first week or so, I wasn't getting any sales, and then I got like my first sale, and I was like, oh yeah, this is sick. Like you can actually make money now. And it was only 50p or like 60p commission as well. So like it was only 60p coming in. I was like, okay, so now there's like proof behind you can actually make money. Like making videos and stuff, so I just kind of doubled down on it and just got so many videos out. Like I think I was filming like 20, 30 videos just all on the lint roller every day. I would say it must have been about 15 videos before I actually got a sale, and then after that it suddenly just all picked up, and yeah, then videos just started going viral. I was getting like 300k, 400k, and then they hit a million, and it just started going from there. And because I had so many videos going at once, it was like they were all growing all at the same time. And just getting lots of views. So yeah, it kind of worked out well. Ended up making 5k in my first month, which is
insane.
And that's the most money I'd ever seen. Like I never made that money as an apprentice or anything in my electrical job. So I was like, yo, like I can do something with this now.
Yeah, insane. Like, bro, my first 2 months, I always talk about it. Both of them, I was posting every single day. But obviously when I started doing TikTok shop, there wasn't as much information as there is now. Like social one didn't even exist, and like no one really knew what they were doing because it was so new at the time. But like I made £40 on my first month, £40 on my second month. So to hit a 5k month, on your first month is insane.
It's crazy.
Insane.
Obviously I thought I was like the best at doing it.
yeah,
like,
instantly.
This is easy, I can do this. So I'm massive ego about myself. I don't need help, I can do this myself. For the first month, it went the best it probably could.
Yeah. I remember as well, because when your videos on the lint roller, we should mention as well, you do faceless videos as well, right?
Yeah.
So,
all faceless.
Just, I guess, explain to people why you chose to go with the faceless route.
I think because the main videos I was seeing were your videos, and because they were faceless, I was like, yo, this... It seems easy. It's just kind of, you don't have to show your face.
Yeah.
You don't have to worry about your expressions or anything. You don't have to do your hair or make sure you look alright. So it's like, I think that was the reason why I done it, and also because you obviously you might get the piss taken out of you, your mates. From your mates and stuff. So that was obviously a factor as well. But once I told my mates and everything, they were like, "Oh, it's actually pretty cool." Like I had no hate from anyone, not from my family. So I could show my face now, but I think I've got so used to being faceless. I just kind of want to stick to that now. It just works best for me.
No, 100%. Like I think majority of people that start faceless, one of the big things at the start is like, oh, if people see me making these videos, I'm finished.
Yeah.
But like you quickly learn. And for you, literally straight away, you learn like when you're making the money, you don't really care as much. And then you also notice people are like more intrigued as to what you do as well, rather than care about whether you show your face or you don't. It's just one of them things. And I guess another benefit as well is the fact that you can just change your mind tomorrow and be like, all right, I'm going to do a faced video. It doesn't matter what content style you actually do. So I guess from there, a question would be like, you've gone into TikTok shop, you've made 5k or whatever in your first month. How do you get from there to then, feeling like you've cracked it, to then deciding I'm going to join Viral Affiliates and join my program? What was sort of the reasoning behind that?
Obviously, I've had such a good month. I was like, nah, I can do this by myself. Like, it's pretty simple. And then I'm going to my second month, and I still made 3K that month, which is decent, but it wasn't. I thought I'd be able to reach higher than 5K and stuff. And then my third month, I hit another 3K, which is good. But I was like, I'm not getting anywhere. I'm just hitting this 3K. And I think my biggest problem was like product selection. I was spending a lot of time trying to find products. That I just didn't really know what I was looking for, and I was kind of guessing. So I think the main reason why I kind of wanted to join was for product selection. It would just save a lot of time because I was spending a lot of time trying to find the product. So if I had someone basically there to give me products, I can trial them out, and it just saved me a lot of time. So yeah, I think that was the main reason why I joined Viral Affiliates. And the main reason I joined yours was because your content style was the most to what I was doing, especially because I just copied your videos.
Yeah, bro, I need a little percentage of that 5K.
Yeah, exactly. Gotta pay it back. Yeah, and another thing I found that I was just kind of doing this by myself, because I'm like faceless, no one really knows who I am and stuff like that. It's kind of lonely just doing it by yourself.
Yeah.
So joining the group as well, I was like, get to know people who are in the same mindset as me and are making the same videos, and can just help talking to people that are in the same situation. So I think that was a big reason for joining Viral Affiliates.
Yeah, 100%. So obviously, like, I'm always transparent about everything, and like I tell people, even when they're watching this, to come into the group, there's an investment. So like actually deciding to invest in yourself and, you know, join the group, were you like worried about that at all, or how was your sort of thought process?
I was a bit hesitant to put that money down, especially because I haven't really put money down like that into anything else before. Like in the beginning, I was like, I can do this myself. It's just going to take a lot of time. It was more the thought of I need to invest to basically skip all the learning that I need to do. Like, you've obviously been doing this for a few years and you've got so much experience. So I was like, what's the whole point of me trying to learn it all? And it might take me 2 years to actually properly get it like down to a T. Or why shouldn't I just join a group where I can skip all of that and just like speed track it?
Yeah, 100%. I think it's exactly what you've said. Like, you've come into TikTok shop, and first month you made a bunch of money, but then you start to notice there's the little things and the certain situations you don't know how to actually navigate, and you sort of learn as you go. But as you say, when you have people around you, and you know, me there as well with you, that have been through every single one of these situations, purely just because we've done it longer, it just speeds up everything, you know? It's instead of thinking, oh, shall I do this, or shall I do this, or shall I do this? That whole thing of a decision that would take you a week, you can make in a day, you know? So it just really...
all the questions get answered so quickly as well, so it just saves you so much time.
About the lonely side of things, you know, the people in the group, and also coming into it and having those people around you that can answer your questions is just massive, and them being good people as well is just so important.
Especially with like when I did join the group, you put us in groups of people of similar abilities and stuff, so that really helps as well, because everyone's kind of the same as you. If you know what I mean. Rather than being put into different groups where everyone's doing something different. I think with the groups that we got put into straight away, everyone was doing something similar, which helped a lot because everyone's in the same mindset. Yeah,
100%. And I think like you've seen that, like obviously it's the same across all the groups, but in your group you obviously only, you know, go in the calls with your group. You can see how you're actually friends with the guys in there. I'm sure you all speak as well. And it's just that thing of you've got people around you that totally understand what you're doing, and also helping each other out and giving each other advice as well, because, you know, we bounce information off each other as well. It's just, you know, really good to have people around you for that.
It definitely helps a lot.
So after you joined the program, in the, you know, first few weeks, what did that sort of look like for you in terms of like, were you learning new information? What were you sort of doing with what you were given?
Yeah, obviously you have a lot of videos in the course explaining a lot of different things. I feel like I kind of knew most of them, and it wasn't too much of help. But then when I got to like the product selection, and then there's so many like little bits that you never really think about that you just had in the course that really helps a lot. So obviously within my first week or so, I got a hold of your product selection, ordered like 3-4 products straight away. One of the products on there was the ceiling fan. I already had that at home. I had already ordered it, but I saw so many people go viral with it. I was like, there's no chance anymore. But then because you had put it in your product list, I was like, let me just give it a go. There must be a reason why it's on that list. I made a few videos with the ceiling fan. Straight away, in my first week of actually being in viral affiliates, or first week or second week, made videos with a fan, and I made 4.4k in 1 week, 1.5k in 1 day, and I made all my money back that I'd invested into the group within my first week or so. So
it's insane. It is insane. And like you say, sometimes people will be in the same situation as you. I think that's a good point for people watching this as well. They'll have products there, but they just don't understand when a product's like recirculating, or when's a good time to promote a product, because like timing's super important as well. And I guess you sort of saw that, which is insane. And yeah, you touched on like the product lists as well. I think that with you being somebody that was struggling with products, I feel like that would be one of the most beneficial things in there for you. You know, just having the list of products every single week that are doing well, and you can just focus on getting them and creating good content, which you're already brilliant at.
Definitely helps a lot. And obviously I said like the course content that you had helped me a little bit, but I think that's because I kind of knew a lot of like the editing, and I knew the main gist of it because I was watching so many YouTube videos and stuff. But definitely for people that don't really have a clue and stuff, your course content is top tier. Like you go through everything that you need to know, and it's so helpful for people that are kind of just starting out and need a bit more help. Like you go through so much information, so it's definitely like everything that you provide in the group is useful.
Even when we're like, people get on a call and they want to join the group and stuff, like we don't even really use the course content as a selling point, because for example the course content, like you've just said, a lot of it is you either know it or you don't. If you're a beginner, it's going to be the most valuable thing to you. If you already know it, it's more like the other things that we offer is what's actually going to be beneficial to you and just making things easier for you. So, you know, I'm happy that you, as somebody that came in knowing a lot of the information in there, still found value in all of the other things that we, you know, offer. Yeah, so you briefly touched on it there, but yeah, let's just talk about your results. What sort of, you know, numbers have you been able to hit since joining? Do you remember exactly how long you've been in now?
I think it's just been under a month or just over a month. I think May was my full month in Viral Affiliates. So yeah, like as I said before, first week or second week it was 4.4k in a week and 1.5k in a day. So that made up most of it, because then videos kind of carried on throughout the month. I ended up making in May just over 8.5k, which is the most I've made so far. And so close to that 10k, but
bro, it's coming, bro. It's coming. You're almost there, and you're so early on in your journey as well. To already be hitting the numbers you are is insane. Like it really is insane. Do you feel like now, obviously, you know, having a good month on your first month to now, do you feel like your understanding's developed as well on how to actually do everything? Because obviously, you know, your first month, there's a lot of things that play into it. You probably didn't even fully understand it, but do you feel like understanding wise you've improved as like a creator and a TikTok shop affiliate?
Yeah, definitely. Like I understand way more about the structure, and there's so many other angles and ways you can approach making a video. Like you can have one product and you can have so many different angles for it. There's like, I've learned a lot of like, one product isn't just limited to one thing. There's so many different options out there. And just like giving products a go, no matter if people are selling them or if they're not selling them, just give a product a go. As long as you know that structure and you have an idea of how you can make it go viral, I think that's one thing that I put a lot more trust in myself now. So I can like kind of pick a product that no one's really done before and come up with my own video structure and hooks and stuff like that, and actually make the product go viral before anyone else does. And that's been, I think, the best thing for me, because they're the products that actually make you a lot of money. It's the ones that you get to before anyone else. I think that was like 30% products that you should pick and choose yourself that no one's gone viral with is the biggest thing that's helped me the most, I think.
Yeah. I think that it's so important to have that confidence, like you've just mentioned. So many creators, and like this is why, as you've just mentioned, I'd say about the 70% and the 30% split, where 70% of your products should be things that you've probably seen other people doing, and you're like, you know, trying to get a little slice of that pie. But then 30% of your products that you do should be things that you just trust yourself to make good enough content to go viral with. And as you've just said, when you hit those products and you do make that good content, they are the ones that convert like crazy and let you do the big numbers, like you say. Do you feel like there's a bit of advice you could give people in terms of their content, maybe something you've learned or maybe something that works for you, that, you know, because a lot of people struggle to get views and you're somebody that understands content really well?
I'd say just put a lot more like trust in yourself. Some ideas that you've thought of that no one else has done before, you might not do because you haven't seen anyone else do it before. But just like believe in yourself and give it a go, because your idea might be way better than what other people have already. So I think it's just believe in yourself a bit more with the content that you're making.
Just having that belief that you can be the first person to make something do well.
And even with like high ticket, I'd always try and stay away from them because I thought I can't sell them, like it's too expensive, no one's gonna buy that. But like then I made a few videos on, I think it was like a steam mop or something, which was about 40-50 quid. And I was like, I'll give it a go, see what happens. I ended up getting a couple of viral videos and making some good money with that as well. So it doesn't matter the price really, just believe in yourself, I guess. Because I never thought I'd be able to sell an expensive product, but I gave it a go and it works. So
100%, especially Faceless as well, when you can't get that like real human to human trust. Like it does just come down to the content, understanding the psychology and like all of the things that make someone be willing to pay that higher price point as well, which is sick. I guess my next question for you is just what's next for you in terms of like your goals with TikTok Shop? Like obviously you touched on the 5-figure month, but like, you know, what do you want to do with TikTok Shop, and just future plans?
I think I do really want to hit that 10k, and I don't see why I can't hit a 15k, 20k after seeing some of the results in our group. It's definitely possible, and I know I can get there. It's only a matter of just putting in the work and actually reaching that. But I think eventually, I don't know, I think it's too early, I guess. Like a lot of people do TikTok Shop for a couple of years and then decide what they want to do after that. But I've only been doing it for just over 4 months, so I'm kind of just getting into it right now. But eventually, maybe like I've had a few ideas of like maybe starting my own store and getting my own products up on there and giving that a go. But I don't know, I think I've just got to get more experience in doing this first and then see what happens from there.
100%. And I think it's super important, like, you know, you don't think too far ahead sometimes. Like obviously, you know, you've got your goals and things you want to do, but like not thinking too far ahead and just keeping doing what you're doing that's working right now, and constantly being a student to the game and learning more, as you've just said, which is so important. As someone that obviously joined when they were already making money, there's people that are at your stage as well right now, and you touched on it a little bit, just like the ego thing of like, oh, I'm already making money, I don't need help. But you know, if you had a bit of advice for people that are already making money on TikTok Shop, you know, 2, 3, 4k a month, and they know they can make more money, but they're just sort of almost stuck at that same place, not knowing how to get there, what's a bit of advice you'd give them?
Just joining a group helps so much, because you're surrounded by so many like-minded people, and they're all kind of in the same situation as you. And the amount of ideas that other people have that you would never have known if you didn't join a group or didn't talk to people at least. That's a big thing. I think just joining a group helps a lot with taking all the stress away from you, because there's someone that can help. So we will ask you questions and you'll come back to us, or there's a few other coaches in the group as well, and they'll come back to you within the next hour, at least on that day they'll come back to you with. So I think it just takes away a lot of the stress on yourself and a lot of pressure that you put on yourself when you're just working without anyone else and you're just by yourself. So I think it just helps boost all the learning. You skip all of the stress and everything, and you just focus on what actually matters, which is making money.
100%, 100%. Yeah, I think that's good. It's been great speaking to you, bro, and I appreciate that as well. I'm sure people watching this are gonna be inspired by you. Obviously, you're still early on in your journey. We're gonna push you even further, but it's just good to see some insight on, number one, how quickly you can actually make progress with this, and number two, like what it actually looks like inside, I guess, the mind of somebody that's actually making some serious money on TikTok Shop. So I guess let's keep pushing, bro.
Cool, let's do it.